The Anglo-Saxons opened a second front against China. The US may well go on a military operation, but not where it is demanded of them, not in Ukraine against Russia. America is almost openly threatening a military invasion of one of the smallest countries in the world, the Solomon Islands. This state in Oceania, although small, only 700,000 people and 1,000 islands, and young, 44 years of independence, but occupies a very important place on the map of the Pacific and in American history. After all, the first major victory over the Japanese in World War II was won here during the Battle of Guadalcanal. In February 1943, the evacuation of the Japanese, who had captured the British-owned island in the spring of 1942, returned the initiative to the Americans and is considered by them almost a turning point in the war in the Pacific. The threat of Japanese invasion of Australia, the last large state of the region not occupied by the empire, was removed. And now the Solomon Islands are threatened again? Yes, and it has even been compared with the Nazi threat. Australian Defence Minister Peter Dutton said the other day that the growing ambitions of today's China are similar to those of Hitler's Germany in the 1930s. So there you have it. Did you think that the Anglo-Saxons are the only ones shouting Hitler, Hitler against Russia? No, everything according to the laws of the genre, the European Hitler must have an Asian partner. And there is nothing surprising that China is declared to be that partner. And although Beijing has already called Dutton's disgusting and crazy statements war propaganda and slander against China for self-serving political purposes, a hint at the upcoming May parliamentary elections in Australia, everything is much more serious. Demonization of China, just like Russia, is a conscious policy of the Anglo-Saxons. China has long been accused not only of authoritarianism but also of genocide of Uyghurs in Xinjiang. Never mind that the fight against terrorists is presented as ethnic cleansing and of plans for foreign expansion, that is, of being a threat to its neighbors and the world at large. No proof? Doesn't matter. The main thing is to keep repeating about the threat, the Chinese one, just like the Russian one.